Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, kabaru ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ ihe Biafran Chief of Staff bụ Ngozi Orabueze kwuru n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ka o si ada na Finland and gbasịta maka Biafran Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa. So igecha ya bụ ife idropụra ife iche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ihe bụ ife ndị a niile okwu. All right, over to you.
Despite the Southeast governors working under the Nigerian terrorist state, insisting that they open their offices, their shops, Biafrans have refused to do that. That shows Biafrans are in control of our territory. And that Monday sit-at-home must continue every Monday until we fully protect our land from the terrorist state of Nigeria. These terrorists recruited by Nigerian government are sent to Biafra territory to kill, maim, and burn the homes of innocent citizens of Biafra just for their beliefs in Biafra nation. Thousands of innocent Biafrans have been killed over the years by the Nigerian terrorist state and their agents inside Biafra land for nothing. For nothing. We cannot fold our hands and watch as our people are murdered daily by the Nigerian state to grab the mineral and natural resources in Biafra land, which they use to service foreign countries while our people perish in abject poverty. We can no longer allow that to happen. These same terrorist killings happens in different parts of Nigeria, such as in the Oduduwa land, in Arewa territory, in the Middle Belt, where innocent citizens are murdered in their hundreds, where mass burial are being conducted every now and then. School kids are taken away in their hundreds for ransom. Undergraduates are kidnapped from their dormitories without any trace, while the Nigerian government offers no help. What kind of a country is that? Nigeria is a failed state, and any government, foreign or local, that supports, that listens, that partners with Nigeria is part of the failed state, is part of the failed individual, and is supporting terrorism and the killing of Christians, killing of innocent children and women inside Nigeria. If you don't know the history and what we have gone through, you must listen to us. We are the ones that will tell our story. Nigeria government and their agents cannot tell the story of Biafrans. You must hear it from us, the Biafrans, what we go through. That is why we are the people, and we decide who is going to rule us. At this time, Biafrans have decided our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, must continue to lead Biafrans. So whether you hold them for the next 100 years, whether you don't hold them, we must continue to do what they want us to do. And I promise you, and I've told you, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, has already laid down all the rules, all the things that we need to do, and we must continue to do it, even in his absence. That was why we declared our independence in Latin Finland, even without the presence of our Prime Minister or our leader. The template is already set. Nobody can do anything about that template, because it's about the securing the power of the people and the safety of the Biafra people. That is what we will continue to pursue. Fellow Biafrans and our friends, we are working on our recognition by reaching out to not only countries that have recognized us in the past, but new countries that have seen what we've done. We thank our attorneys, private and public ones. We thank Attorney Levy and some of our private lobbies hired by our Prime Minister. We also thank the Biafran Foreign Affairs Department that has been doing and working tirelessly to put some of these documents at the right places. Thank you so much. We have attained several milestones. And in the next few weeks, so many products will be launched by the Biafra Secretary of Trade, Honorable Benjamin. I'm happy to announce to Biafrans that the Bank of Biafra license has been granted and has been approved. And soon, Biafrans will start our online banking, and our currency will start to be used in our homeland. Our Biafra ID card is out. Many of us here have our Biafra ID card. This Biafra card has all the standard and met all the standard for all the requirements of other countries' ID cards, such as America, such as France, such as Europe. And I'm very, very glad to announce that almost all the Biafrans that their ID cards have been printed, most of them, almost all of them have collected their ID card in Finland. I also want to let Biafra know that our Biafra ID card form has been simplified, and in the next few weeks or days, we conduct Zoom verifications instead of Jumio verifications, which we know people are finding a little bit difficult. So we have to devise other means to verify our people. All Biafrans have applied for their ID card and whose ID card is on the pending status. In the next few days or weeks, you'll receive instruction on how the special committee that was set up for this task will verify Biafrans either through Zoom rather than through the Jumio, which has been a little bit difficult for us. The new Biafra ID card form is very simple to fill, just about 4 or 5 questions to submit. Our ID card company is one of the best in the world. We world-class standard verification process, commensurate with ID cards of international standards. So Biafrans, be on the lookout for the new form to get your ID card. It's very, very important that you get your ID card. We already fixed the price for that ID card. In the past, either $100 or 100 euros, 100 pounds. But the most important thing is that the form has been simplified. And we want to have over 30,000 Biafrans to subscribe for their ID card as quickly as possible. We have other programs by the business department that I won't reveal here, but it's already in the final stage. Be on the lookout for that. Our IOU is still in progress, but only through the UnitedStatesGovernment.org website. Payment only to the New Dimension Mandate account. Biafrans, if you want to donate using the IOU, which our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, has launched, the only place approved by the United States of Biafra government under his leadership, the Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, the only approved account for the IOU at this time is the New Dimension Mandate and the United States of Biafra government website, which is almost in the final stage. No other account is approved by this government for any payment, any fundraising pertaining to the United States of Biafra for the building of our country only the New Dimension mandate and the United States Biafra government, the new website that we just launched. All donations to the USB protection and functioning goes to the New Dimension mandate and our homeland account, approved by our PM. The accounts are safe, secure, and transparent. All the 40 states in Biafra land, the only approved account for you to make payment is the Taj Homeland Bank account. Very safe, very secure. Do not be distracted by what the criminals are doing. That is the only account approved. They are running out of funds. They want to come with all kinds of distractions because they are no longer getting money. So continue to donate in those two accounts. We are a country, and what we want to make transparent, it is a requirement for us to run as a country. Do not be worried about some of the fake names that they are parading on social media. Do not be moved, because we are a nation and have the right to raise funds to defend our country. It is our right. We have the right to defend ourselves from invading, reintegrated and rehabilitated terrorists of the Nigeria state and Nigeria government and their agents. It is our right. The agents that are against us, they are crying and creating confusion because Biafrans have stopped donating to their hijacked accounts. Those accounts are gone for good. Thanks to Biafrans as you continue to donate to the mandate account and our homeland account. Any Biafra that is donating to any account, apart from this, you are not following our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And it is your choice to do that. You have a right to do whatever you do, but you cannot do that under the United States of Biafra or under Briggy or under the de facto government led by His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Again, in the area of funds, we are no longer going to be operating physical receipts in Biafra land. Moving forward, all homeland tax payments will be done through POS. A committee headed by our Finance Secretary, Pharmacist Diane Eme, has been set up to streamline the contribution process in homeland. And in the next few days or weeks, you will get a clear instruction on how to make your tax donations, liberation tax donations, and your donations to support the United States of Biafra. No more physical receipt. Anybody telling you anything about that, just know they are not working for the United States of Biafra. All Biafrans, please liaise with your state administrators to guide you on the process of our new way of donating money, paying our taxes in our homeland. No more physical receipt in the whole Biafra land. We are in a world of technology, and online record helps. It helps accountability and transparency. We do not want a Biafra land where we print 1 million receipts and only 10,000 receipts are accounted for. Do not pay any attention to our enemies. Like our leader Nnamdi Kanu has said, the Nigerian government have brought out billions of dollars to fight what we do every day. So you have to understand that. They can come in different formats. They come in different ways. It requires Biafrans that have the sixth sense to recognize where every single individual is going as far as this restoration and stop the bad ones. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu say, you cut off cancer, you don't treat it. The first treatment, you cut it out, then you go into chemo. That is the only way you treat cancer. That is exactly what we are doing in Biafra land. When we discover the cancers, we cut them off immediately. They can rant, they can rave, they can do anything they want, they can manipulate. They can never, ever have a place in the leadership of the United States of Biafra. That is a promise. These people, these distractors, they were the ones working with the saboteurs, some of them in the ex-Brigade cabinet, to disrupt the declaration of Biafra on the 29th of November 2024. But they couldn't, because the spirit of Biafra was in control. The spirit of over 3 million children killed, including women, during the 1967-70 Civil War. And the spirit of innocent Biafrans languishing in different Nigerian jails in the north, in the west, without recourse for any legal help. Their spirit and those that were killed just for their belief is what is going to continue to fight this war for Biafrans. And with those spirits, we can never fail. Never. Those spirits are in control. These ex-cabinet members, some of them, they were against our Prime Minister, Obatobie. It's not about the COS. Their plan is bigger and goes deeper to not only silence our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, but also to ensure that the declaration and restoration of the independent state of United States of Biafra does not happen. True Biafrans, you all are aware. You know how many times they've disrupted the programs and the project of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. They try to do the same thing under the leadership of His Excellency Simon Ekpa. But they failed. They failed woefully. Woefully. And they are still trying every single day. And they will continue to fail woefully. Not when people like us are in this struggle. They disrespect our Prime Minister. They insult him. They cajole him. They plan against him. They do not regard him. Some of these are illiterates without sense, who thinks it's business as usual. They never saw the crop of Biafrans under Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. That's why they seem so confused every day. And they keep making mistakes. Every time they converge or plan or open their mouth, it is mistakes. They have failed. Biafrans can see it. From the fraudulent, unapproved fundraisers they do, to the crimes they commit abroad and in homeland, using the name of the United States of Biafra, Brigade, and the factory. If they know what is in stock for some of them, they will disappear. We have no mercy for those that come to disrupt the restoration of this struggle. We don't negotiate with anyone. We will never do that. Because when you do things like that, you encourage the same thing to be inside the government, and they will continue to do what they are doing. There's an adage that says, Adam
Wadaloli Neno from Igbo Media, boy by Siwene Utanu Nyabozi. dị oke mkpa gbasara maka ihe na-eme na Nigeria and ihe na-eme n'ebe dị iche iche na Eastern region and unu na oke o si ada na Finland and Biafran Prime Minister ka esi jide ya, the update and ya bụ Biafran declaration nke eme na Finland. So ihe niile aka anyị na-ewetara n'iru akwụkwọ ka ife nwere ikwu gbasara maka ya bụ ihe Chief of Staff gasị n'iru akwụkwọ ya na ebe ọtọgasị aka and the new development on Biafra of United States of Biafra. So ya bụ ife ka anyị si ka anyị tinyere unu kunu gwa ifu nche n'ụdị nkunu gbasara maka ya bụ ife ngwa daalụ dị nke emesịa n'ụmụ